Environmental awareness is more than just recycling. It's about understanding our place in the natural world. Philosophy helps us do this. By thinking deeply about nature, we learn to appreciate it. We start to see how our actions affect the environment. This leads to a more responsible and sustainable way of life. Philosophy encourages us to ask big questions. Where did the world come from? What is our role in it? How should we live? These questions help us define our relationship with nature. They challenge us to think beyond ourselves and consider the well-being of the planet. By examining different philosophical ideas, we gain new perspectives. We begin to see the interconnectedness of all things. This understanding is crucial for fostering a sense of environmental responsibility. It's the foundation for building a better future for generations to come. Every culture has stories about the creation of the world. These stories shape our understanding of nature. They tell us where we come from and how we should interact with the environment. The biblical creation narrative is a powerful example. It describes humans as stewards of God's creation. We are given dominion over nature, but also the responsibility to care for it. Indigenous cultures often view creation as an ongoing process. Humans are not separate from nature, but a part of it. Their stories emphasize living in harmony with the environment, respecting its rhythms and cycles. These diverse creation stories offer valuable lessons. They remind us that we are part of something larger than ourselves. They teach us to approach nature with humility and respect. Understanding these stories helps us appreciate the deep connection between humanity and the environment. Aristotle, a Greek philosopher, offered a framework for understanding the natural world. He called these the four causes: material, formal, efficient, and final. The material cause is what something is made of. For a tree, it's the wood, leaves, and sap. The formal cause is its shape or structure. Think of the tree's roots, trunk, and branches. The efficient cause is what brought it into being. For a tree, it's the seed, soil, sunlight, and water. The final cause is its purpose or function. A tree provides oxygen, shade, and habitat for animals. Aristotle's four causes help us see the interconnectedness of nature. Each element plays a role. Understanding these causes allows us to appreciate the complexity and beauty of the natural world. It encourages us to treat it with respect and care. Section 4. Beyond what we see. In this section, we delve into the profound philosophical ideas that challenge our understanding of reality and perception. Plato, another Greek philosopher, believed in a world of perfect forms. His ideas have shaped much of Western thought and continue to influence modern philosophy. He used the allegory of the cave to explain this. This allegory is one of the most famous metaphors in philosophy, illustrating the difference between the world of appearances and the world of reality. Imagine prisoners chained in a cave, seeing only shadows on the wall. These shadows are cast by objects behind them, which they cannot see. They mistake these shadows for reality. To them, the shadows are the only reality they know, as they have never seen the objects that create the shadows. Plato suggests that what we perceive with our senses is like the shadows. Our sensory experiences are mere reflections of the true forms, which are beyond our direct perception. True reality, the ideal forms, exists beyond our perception. These forms are perfect and unchanging, unlike the imperfect and transient objects we encounter in the physical world. This includes the ideal form of a tree, which is the perfect essence of all trees we see. A river, which represents the perfect essence of all rivers, or a mountain, embodying the ideal form of all mountains. Plato's theory challenges us to look beyond the surface. It encourages us to seek the deeper truths that lie beneath the appearances. What is the true essence of nature? Is it just the physical beauty we see, or is there something more profound that we need to understand? Can we perceive the intrinsic value of a forest even if we never experience it firsthand? This question invites us to consider the inherent worth of nature beyond its immediate utility to us. By recognizing that there is more to nature than meets the eye, we develop a deeper appreciation for it. This appreciation goes beyond the aesthetic and touches on the philosophical and ethical dimensions of our relationship with the natural world. We start to see its inherent worth beyond its usefulness to humans. This shift in perspective can lead to a more respectful and sustainable interaction with our environment. This realization fosters a sense of responsibility to protect and preserve the natural world. When we understand that nature has intrinsic value, we are more likely to take actions that safeguard its future for generations to come. In conclusion, Plato's allegory of the cave not only challenges our perception of reality, but also invites us to explore the deeper truths of the world around us. By looking beyond what we see, we can find a greater connection to nature and a stronger commitment to its preservation. Section 5. Earth at the heart. For centuries, the prevailing view of the universe placed Earth at the center. This belief was deeply rooted in the observations and interpretations of ancient astronomers who meticulously charted the stars and planets. They saw the heavens as a grand celestial sphere, with Earth immovably fixed at its core. This geocentric model, championed by Ptolemy, influenced how people saw themselves in relation to the cosmos. Ptolemy's work, the Almagest, became the cornerstone of astronomical knowledge for over 1,000 years, shaping the way humanity understood its place in the universe. While scientifically inaccurate, the idea of Earth as the center fostered a sense of responsibility. People believed that being at the heart of creation meant they had a special role to play. This belief instilled a sense of duty to protect and nurture the world around them. Humans were at the heart of creation, entrusted with caring for the planet and its inhabitants. This sense of stewardship was passed down through generations, influencing cultural practices and societal norms. Communities came together to ensure the well-being of their environment, understanding that their survival depended on it. Even though we now know that Earth revolves around the Sun, the sentiment behind cosmocentrism remains relevant. Modern science has expanded our understanding of the universe, revealing the vastness and complexity of the cosmos. Yet the idea that we are an integral part of this grand design continues to resonate. We are still interconnected with the cosmos, reliant on its delicate balance for our survival. The intricate web of life on Earth is a testament to this connection. From the tiniest microorganisms to the largest mammals, every living being plays a role in maintaining the harmony of our planet. This understanding encourages us to act as stewards of our planet. By recognizing our interconnectedness, we are more likely to take actions that benefit the environment, whether it's through conservation efforts, sustainable practices, or simply being mindful of our impact. Every action counts. It reminds us that our actions have consequences, not just for ourselves, but for the entire web of life. The environmental challenges we face today, such as climate change, deforestation, and pollution, are a stark reminder of the impact we have on our planet. These issues call for immediate and collective action to ensure a sustainable future. By recognizing our place within the grand scheme of the universe, we are more likely to treat Earth with the respect and reverence it deserves. Embracing our role as caretakers of this beautiful planet can inspire us to live in harmony with nature, preserving its wonders for future generations to enjoy. Let us remember that Earth, though not the center of the universe, is at the heart of our existence. Section 6. A call to action. In this chapter, we delve into the profound need for collective and individual action to safeguard our environment. The urgency of our times calls for a unified response to the environmental crises we face. Philosophical reflection helps us understand our relationship with the environment. By contemplating our place in the natural world, we gain insights into how our actions impact the delicate balance of ecosystems. This reflection is not just an intellectual exercise, but a call to align our lives with the principles of sustainability and respect for nature. Creation stories remind us of our connection to nature. These narratives, passed down through generations, highlight the sacred bond between humans and the earth. They teach us that we are not separate from nature, but an integral part of it, with a duty to protect and nurture it for future generations. Aristotle's four causes reveal the intricate workings of the natural world. By understanding the material, formal, efficient, and final causes, we can appreciate the complexity and interdependence of natural systems. This knowledge empowers us to make informed decisions that support environmental health and sustainability. Plato's ideal forms challenge us to see beyond the surface and appreciate the inherent value of nature. By recognizing the beauty and perfection in natural forms, we are inspired to preserve and protect the environment. This philosophical perspective encourages us to look deeper and find the intrinsic worth in all living things. The concept of cosmocentrism, though scientifically outdated, still holds a powerful message. It reminds us that we are part of a vast and interconnected universe. This perspective fosters a sense of humility and responsibility, urging us to act with care and consideration for the planet and all its inhabitants. It reminds us that we are part of something much larger than ourselves. Our actions have far-reaching consequences, affecting not only our immediate surroundings, but the entire planet. This awareness calls for a global perspective and a commitment to environmental stewardship. We are citizens of a planet, interconnected with all living things. Our well-being is tied to the health of the environment, and we must recognize our role in maintaining the balance of nature. This interconnectedness highlights the importance of biodiversity and the need to protect all forms of life. This understanding comes with a responsibility. We must take proactive steps to reduce our environmental footprint and promote sustainable practices. Simple actions like planting trees, reducing waste, and conserving energy can make a significant difference. We must act with care and respect towards the natural world. Sustainable practices such as organic farming, renewable energy, and conservation efforts are essential for preserving the environment. By adopting these practices, we contribute to the health and vitality of our planet. We must protect its resources, preserve its biodiversity, and address the environmental challenges we face. This includes combating climate change, reducing pollution, and protecting endangered species. Our collective efforts can create a sustainable future for all. Let us be inspired by the wisdom of the past and the urgency of the present. Historical environmental activists have paved the way, and young activists today continue to lead the charge. Their passion and dedication remind us that change is possible and necessary. Let us embrace our role as stewards of the earth. By working together, we can restore damaged ecosystems, promote sustainable living, and educate others about the importance of environmental conservation. Our actions today will shape the world of tomorrow. The future of our planet and the well-being of generations to come depend on the choices we make today. Let us commit to making those choices with wisdom, compassion, and a deep respect for the natural world. Together, we can create a sustainable and thriving future for all.